could I take you back to the beginning? Bad Blood, the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, 1997, one of the greatest matches of all time. What was going through your mind when you were sat backstage, knowing that you were about to debut the character in the closing moments of the pay-per-view? What was rushing through your mind watching the match on the monitors?
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, two of the greatest performers ever. This is their first match, and I'm involved in a big deal. And I was really just hoping not to mess everything up, frankly, because they were having, as you said, one of the greatest matches ever. And the crowd was hot, and the crowd was off the chart, and this was a really big deal. And, my thought process was just to do the best I could, make an impact, and hopefully the next day I could wake up and go, that went well, as opposed to not being able to go to sleep that night afterwards.
Well, it certainly did go well, and you made a huge impact. It's such an impact that the Kane character has now been around for, near 17 years. Yeah. What do you think's the secret to the character's success?
Well, one thing is, as we can see with the suit now, I'm always able to reinvent myself and do different things. I think I have a lot of flexibility in that area. I mean, I don't think that 17 years ago people would be thinking that the monster that didn't talk would be on TV now talking quite a bit. But, also I've been fortunate. Of course, I, knock on wood, haven't had any really major career-threatening injuries or anything like that. I try to take good care of myself. And frankly, I've also always been out there with really good people and really good performers, and I work for the best entertainment company in the world. So you put all those things together, and I've just been fortunate to have the success that I have.
It's been an incredible run, as you say. What's been the highlight for you? Obviously, as you just mentioned, you've worked with some brilliant performers. What's been your sort of favourite run within the company?
My favorite run was initially, was the stuff with Undertaker, the first WrestleMania match with Taker, Boston, WrestleMania 14, beating Stone Cold Steve Austin at King of the Ring, the first blood match to win the WWE Championship. That was very satisfying and very sweet because, Austin was on his trajectory through the stratosphere, getting ready to go into outer space, and there I was right in the middle of it. And that was just a phenomenal moment. So it's probably those. I mean, I've had, of course, some great moments since then, but those are still the ones that I remember, probably because things were new, and also, because that was right when the Attitude Era was starting, and things were changing, and we were the hottest thing in all of entertainment. So to be able to do that stuff at that particular moment in time is quite satisfying.
You had your Austins, your Undertaker, Mick Foley. There's so many performers, I guess, that you could work with during that time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the star power that we had was just incredible, and it really was a phenomenal time. And then you see what. You got a guy like The Rock, and he goes on to become arguably the #1 actor in the world. Mick is a best-selling author. All the different things that people have been able to achieve and to do. Triple H is, pretty soon is going to be, the man in the wrestling business. I mean, so the success that everybody's been able to have since then, and to be there when it all started was pretty cool.
And I have to ask you about The Undertaker. Obviously, he's one of the, if not the main attractions at WrestleMania every year. He's the locker room leader, according to some. What is Undertaker like as a man, and as a performer to share the dance floor with?
Well, he is all those things, frankly. He's helped me out tremendously in my career. Without Undertaker, there would be no Kane. So I have a biased opinion in that regard. But yeah, you look at what he's done at WrestleMania. I mean, the streak is a mythical thing. I'm sure that if you ask him at the first WrestleMania, if you thought that he'd be going on 22-0 now, I mean, what a run that is. And also, I mean, he's the consummate professional. He stuck with this company, at a time when it was really struggling, and helped back in the mid-90s, stood the course, and because of that, we're able to experience success we had with the Attitude Era and everything like that. So, you know, if there were one guy that I'd build my company around, it would probably be him, because he's proven time and time again that he can carry the load.
Yeah. And just very quickly, I'm being wrapped up. WrestleMania 30, what can fans expect?
Well, WrestleMania 30 will, you know, to be the biggest WrestleMania of all, because they all are from year to year. You know, it's going to be awesome. It's in New Orleans, which I'm looking forward to see, you know, what happens in New Orleans. It seems like the perfect venue for WrestleMania at the Superdome, and I'm sure it's just going to be an awesome, exciting show. It'll definitely rock people.